Hello, my name is Kyle, and in this video, I'm going to talk to you about this article that I'm just reading now for the first time. I was actually about to leave with my family, but I wanted to do this video real quickly and put it up there for you guys to take a look at. I have not read this article and I haven't even prepped it, but it is about Ice Cube, who is the most hip person that I know in my generation. I mean, he was in Boys in the Hood. He was Friday and all those films, and he's just well respected across the board. He is a person with his ear to the ground. He is in tune with the hip hop culture, and he understands and cares about the black community so much so that he crossed the line to get help from Trump to do a plan where Trump was going to help him get literally billions of dollars for the black community. But of course, some of y'all didn't want to do that because Trump was just so bad. Didn't matter what it was, no matter who helped, you didn't care. You want to just, I don't know what you guys are thinking about. Anyway, so let me read this article here real quickly from Ice Cube. It says here, the midterm elections are getting closer and the prominent Democrats have trouble connecting to black voters who are tired of high inflation, unchecked crime, and influx in illegal immigrants. I said for a long time, what do you want to be kicked to the back of the proverbial bus? People who are coming across the border illegally, who are taking the things that you say your forefathers and ancestors who came over here on slave ships, who have fought, bled, and died to be here. You're going to allow that legacy to go aside for someone jumping over a fence and defend that? That's one thing I can't understand about some of you people. But anyway, Ice Cube sat down with journalist Graham Bessinger last year for a conversation in which he said that the Biden administration has so far failed to engage in a meaningful way with his contract with Black America. Of course, because he doesn't care about you. What part of that do you not understand? His manifesto that puts forth a, quote, blueprint to achieve racial economic justice, unquote. Oh, sort of like the war on poverty for LBJ, or the redlining thing that happened in FDR that you guys keep saying that systemic racism is due to redlining. Well, redlining was an FDR New Deal program. So what's up? Or the 94 crime bill, 94 crime bill, whichever one it was. It was a crime bill, I think 94, doesn't matter, it was Biden. No matter what policies the Democrats put in place, you guys continue to, I don't know, things ain't working out well, I guess we'll still vote Democrat. Come on, man. Malcolm X said the exact opposite, man, of what you guys are doing. Political Trump is what Malcolm X talked about. He said here, quote, they haven't done anything to act on it. I've had one conversation with an assistant to the president, but no talk with the president. No other movement, he said. He stated, we're still working through, unquote. Ice Cube answered questions regarding the backlash he got for meeting President Donald Trump. He stated that black people believe they are loyal and unconditionally support Democrats. I just think people didn't understand exactly where I was coming from. And people are really used to seeing black people go on one side to the Democrat Party, he said. I've been doing that for a long time as people, and we haven't really gained as much as we should, because they don't care. And you wonder why people don't respect you. That's what I keep saying. At least vote for a third party. You don't have to go Democrat. The whole thing about the walk away movement was don't necessarily go to the Republicans or to Trump. You'd be better off not voting. At least then they can maybe ask you to come to you and say, hey, I know you haven't voted in 5 years. Would you like to come and I got something for you? But when you put all your leverage on the one side, what do you expect is going to happen? We've been doing that for a long time as people, and we haven't really gained as much as we should. Keep going here. I should play this. Let me play this.
The Biden administration agreed with 85% of what you had in there. What didn't they agree with?
I guess 85% because I still haven't spoken to them about it. So, they haven't done anything to act on it. I've had one conversation with an assistant to the president, but this is really disgusting. Here he is looking, and to Ice Cube's credit, he wasn't at the feet begging Democrats. He stepped over and reached out to Donald Trump. But most of you people out there who want to just push off and say, no, we're going to go wholly with the Democrat Party because of emotional commitment or whatever you guys are feeling, you sit back and you complain about what's actually happening. Look at Charlemagne the Lower G God. He's continually shucking and jiving, talking about, well, we still ain't doing nothing yet, so ain't nothing else. So what are we going to do now? We're going to vote for more Democrats.
It's absolutely asinine.
No talk with the president, and you know, no other movement. So we're still working though. We're still, like I said, working behind the scenes. We have, you know, hopefully a major announcement to make soon, and you know, we're gonna go to the private companies and see if they are willing to change some of their practices.
Private companies, just as long as they're not anything part of the Trump Foundation or organization, because that would be backlash and you would get canceled. As Breitbart News reported, Ice Cube discussed Democrats in 2020 of brushing aside his contract with Black America. He stated that the party informed him that they were going to address the problem after the election. It goes on and on. And here we have our boy, Mr. Raphael Warnock is struggling to secure the same level of support among Black voters against Republican challenger Herschel Walker as he did in 2021 special election. See, when you give people the choice, they tend to choose the one that's pure. If you have an empty glass, if you have a glass of water that's one's dirty and one's clean, if it's dirty, they'll drink it if they're thirsty with no other option, but they'll always choose the clean glass if they have the choice. I got that from the movie Malcolm X. And so, yeah, Stacey Abrams is also struggling to attract Black voters in her second attempt to become Georgia's governor, because people are waking up, they're understanding what's happening, and this is a good thing. And so what are your thoughts on this video? Let me know in the comments below. I'd be curious to know what you think. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video.